Hey everybody, it's Matt with Max Video, and today we are doing a movie review. We haven't done one of these in a hot minute, so I figured, hey, why not? Today we are reviewing the movie The Forest. I figured I'm a little late for Halloween. I meant to upload a video on Halloween. For some reason, though, YouTube said nay. So, what can you do? But anyway, so today we're reviewing this one. It is a scary movie that came out earlier this year. It stars Natalie Dormer from the Game of Thrones series and from a few other shows and movies that she's done. That is what she's most known for, though. The movie is about Natalie Dormer's character Sarah looking for her twin sister Jess. And Jess lives in Tokyo as an English teacher, and Sarah lives back in the US. But Sarah has suspicions that something's up because their twin connection tickles her, senses, and it's like something's up. Calls her. Nobody's heard from her. The last she saw was going into the suicide forest at the bottom of Mount Fiji. And this is a real place. If you look it up, I think it's like I don't remember the actual Japanese name for it. Translates to the Sea of Forest. Because, if you look from Mount Fiji down, it looks like a sea of trees. But anyway, this place is highly active place for people to go and commit suicide in Japan. So much so that there's actually people whose job is to search this forest for dead bodies and try to prevent people that they find from committing suicide. So this is a real thing. They didn't make this up for this movie. So anyway, so Sarah gets on a plane to Japan, goes, does some research, finds a journalist that is going to help her search the forest because everybody tells her not to search it, and finds another guy who's one of the workers that does the job of going in and finding the dead bodies. So he's familiar with the outline of the forest, so he's a good guide. That's all I'm going to tell you so much of the plot because, it does have a twist ending, so it is a bit something I don't want to spoil for people that might want to watch the movie. The movie itself, though, I can see why it didn't get a lot of popularity. I mean, I remember seeing previews for it when I went to go see other movies, and then just never heard anything of it again. Didn't even know it came out on video until I saw it on Amazon Video. And I was looking for something spooky to watch. But the movie itself, though, I don't know. It's all right. I mean, I don't regret because I had to buy it. It wasn't free. I had to buy. I think it was $6 for it, which that should tell you something. If I only had to pay $6 for it, but it does some things well. I will give it that. It's the way that it shows, because the concept of the movie in general is the fact that people that die in the forest come back and haunt the forest. So it does that well. I mean, when it shows you the Yuri, which is Japanese for spirit, when it shows the Yuris, they do a good job of making that subtle, but not too subtle. It's in your face, but it's withdrawn some. That's confusing, I know. But Natalie Dormer does a pretty good job in her role as Sarah. I mean, she's a great actress. We've seen her, do a lot of good things in Game of Thrones, so I was excited to see her in something other than that genre. So it was nice to see that. Let's see. They do a good job with the music. Granted, some of the music made no sense towards the scene it was in, but overall, they did a decent job with the background music. And some scenes I felt were out of place. There's one scene in a cave that it was very sudden, and granted, it was somewhat of a turning point in the movie, so whatever. But I don't know, I felt like it just happened suddenly. And then there was one scene in a basement. I don't know. Um, and so they do a good job with the concept of the force driving you mad after a while, so that's good. Overall, though, I would give this like a 2.5 out of 5. If as far as good, it's not bad, it's not great, it's mediocre film. I mean, it's definitely something to watch once, but it doesn't have a lot of rewatch value. I mean, there's no deep hidden secrets you're trying to find through this thing. So, give it a shot. See if you like it or not. I mean, it's not going to be a movie I remember. I'll probably forget half about by the time tonight ends. So, there you go. That's all for this one, guys. Just want to do a short one. Figured, there isn't a lot of reviews on this movie, and just want to give you a heads up before you dive in. Maybe you'll catch this video before you watch it, so it'll give you a idea of if you really want to watch it or not. Like I said, I think it's one of those movies. Watch it once, you're good. You're good. But that's all for this one. Speaking of tonight, I will be going to watch the musical Rock of Ages tonight, and I will be doing a review on it tomorrow or tonight when I'm back. Who knows? Depends how I feel. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, please hit the like button. It helps out a lot. Lets me know what y'all like, what you don't like, so I don't have to make videos that nobody watches. And if you do like this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I have a lot of fun things that I try to do. A lot of different stuff, ranging from movies and anime and books and TV series and just whatever tickles my fancy at the time. But yeah, that's all for me, guys. Hope you'll have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.